That Korean stew that just doesn't make sense until you know the meaning behind it. Bringing dubu, tofu, to prison. And it's not this kind of tofu, it's this tofu. When you're on your way to go pick up a friend or family member from prison, you bring a chunk of tofu with you. And then the person being released from prison takes a big bite of the tofu. Because the tofu is pearly white, it's a symbol of cleansing the soul and a new beginning. And by eating the tofu, the convict resolves to living a crime-free life moving forward. Throwing salt in the vicinity of someone who left bad energy. Back in the days, a lot of Koreans believed in spirits and ghosts. They believed the root causes of illnesses and just bad things rooted from bad spirits. So say that a Karen walks into your restaurant, and you don't want her negative energy to stay in your restaurant. You just throw salt at the entrance where she walked out.
Concerts in Korea. If you attend an in-person concert in Korea, any form of yelling, cheering, or screaming is banned. Because fans are not allowed to scream or make any noise during the concert, K-pop group New East, who recently had an in-person concert in Korea, designed a fan clap guide to substitute the classic fan chants. The guide was posted one day before the concert, so the fans had a lot to memorize. I received a DM where someone asked, why do Korean people use these big long spoons for eating? That's a really good question. Let's talk about it. If you have been to a Korean, Chinese, and Japanese restaurant, you may have noticed the chopstick sizes are different. And among the three countries, only Koreans traditionally use a spoon to eat rice. And among the three countries, Korean utensils are metal. Because silver changes color when exposed to toxins, Korean royals use silver spoons and chopsticks to detect poison in their food. And this practice became a trend for commoners, and using metal chopsticks and spoons became a thing. And with this looking like the Korean typical papsan, you use the spoon for rice and soup, and chopsticks for the banchan. When eating rice, unlike Japan, Koreans do not pick up the bowl, so the long length helps with movement. And yes, we use wood too. One of the craziest days in Korea. A day when stock markets open an hour late, as well as most businesses, and families fill up local churches and temples to pray. The Sunin testing day, which is kind of the same thing as the American SAT. It pretty much is a day where their 12 years of studying boils down to one 8-hour exam. On this day, school is closed, and the parents and underclassmen are outside of the school holding banners, cheering on the test takers. And if you're a test taker running late, you can call for a free police escort to rush to the testing site. On this day, sticky candy is a yes to get that good score on the exam and stick to the university that you want to get into. Seaweed soup is a big no because it'll make the answers slip out of your head.